second preseason game of the year for the Boston Celtics is officially in the books. We got to see a little bit more of Chris Boucher, Hugo Gonzalez, Josh Minat, and also Anfernee Simons got to make his debut here with the Celtics. Had a couple of decent plays that I really liked, and one of them starts right here. We're going to get this DHO option between Xavier Tillman and Anfernee Simons. So as we set up this screen, we're going to dribble hand it off to Simons as he heads to the basket. The one thing I love about Anfernee Simons, guys, is his positional versatility offensively. He can score the ball at the perimeter. He could also score inside the lane, right? Won the dunk contest one year, but as he comes off this thing, he goes quickly, which means if this big isn't in the right position, they're going to get a clear lane. And look at Simons drive in, draw a little bit of body contact there, slight, no call, but does finish over the bigger defender. I'm excited to see him continue to grow within this offense as time goes on, but definitely a good start for Anfernee Simons. One area that is already improving from last season is Joe Mazzulla is making it a priority to attack the glass on the offensive side of the ball and create potential second chance opportunities. We all know as basketball fans, if you can get 1, 2, 3, 4 extra possessions, that's 4 more shots than them, right? So that is and goes a long way. So in this game, we saw, pull up 3 and watch this. No good. Guess who's there? Chris Boucher to clean it up. But that's not it. They kept doing it. And here's another one where Josh Minat drives into the lane, tries to get a contested layup, does miss it. But here comes Hugo Gonzalez for the tip back. Again, getting second chance buckets is crucial if you want to win a lot of games. And I feel like Boston and Joe Mazzulla, again, making it a priority to attack the glass heavy this year. They're playing very fast paced. That wasn't just a one-time thing versus Memphis. They came in and attacked the same way. Fast, high pace, ball movement, shoot the ball, right? I love the way this team is heading into the season with energy. Obviously, do me a big favor, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Helps out so much, and we will be covering the Celtics throughout the entirety of the season. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns. Join the family. Let's continue. Another good ball movement play right here. Hugo is going to drive into the lane. He's going to create a little bit of rotation. Now, we see that Grady Dick is doing nothing, which means someone is open. They're stuck in what we like to call a blender. Basically, you just have a guy out of position. Someone's open, move the ball, swing it, and you're going to get at least an open look at a shot, right? So we kick it over to Tillman. Tillman then draws another defender towards him. As we drive into the lane, we get a post up on a mismatch. Now with that, they send what we call a fire or a blitz or a double team, whatever you want to call it, right? So because they double team, number 2 loses sight of his guy Luka Garza, who then is going to top side cut to the basket, and we have leverage to the lane. Look at the finish. Okay, Luka Garza. Respectfully, I didn't know his game coming in. I do know he led last year in charges drawn per 36 minutes, I believe. But if he can bring a little bit of this, being able to put the ball on the floor a little bit, nice up and under, woo! Okay, Luka Garza, show me some more. Also, I thought Chris Boucher had a really good game. He hit some great shots. Take a look at this ball movement, right? We're going to have Hugo at the top of our screen, already starting to draw 2. As we penetrate, we get that top side defender to overcommit down, which means 23 has a long way to go to cover Anfernee Simons, who's about to sit at the top of the key here. So as Hugo draws that second defender, he understands that, okay, someone has to be open because my initial defender got stuck behind me, and then another defender picked me up. All right, so someone's got to be open. He kicks to Simons. Now, Simons still has a couple of yards of separation here at the top of our screen. And instead of just waiting this out, he, boom, pulls up, shoots, drains it. Again, I loved Anfernee Simons coming over because of his versatility to not only shoot the ball from beyond the arc, but also make stuff happen at the basket. And I think that's going to be something that becomes very dynamic for this offense. Is that versatility alone is going to be massive. With the NBA season being basically in full swing, we're a couple weeks away, obviously. It's NBA preseason, but things are starting to ramp up. And if you want a chance to over 1,000 extra money, there is no better place to be than Sleeper. Now, the best thing about Sleeper is if you use my promo code to sign up right now, which is going to be Dubs, you're going to see it right here, right? You put in $100, they're going to give you an additional $100. They're going to match it. Okay, so if you put in 50, they'll give you 50. 20, they'll give you 20. 100, they'll give you 100. Go claim that if you haven't done it yet. That is huge. But also, you can look at anything. Even if you're, an NBA fan, but also like the NFL, guess what? They have NFL. If you like MLB for the playoffs, there's stuff for MLB. But once the NBA is, really activated, we are going to lock in on a bunch. So guys, use my promo code DUBS. You'll get that $100 match deposit on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 states. So check out Sleeper today if you haven't already done so yet. Let's get back into the video. I brought up Chris Boucher a little while ago. I did want to kind of show a couple of his highlights. Look at this as they start to kind of really focus in on Anfernee Simons as he's bringing the ball up. We can already see, right? We're setting this top side screen as we're coming down. Defenders rotating over, okay? So whenever you see that, you just take this as, hey, pass the ball, swing the ball, create that rotation, and boom. Not only does he not panic, but he just pulls up. I mean, it looks very tough to make a shot like this, but Boucher, so tall, so lengthy, that these shots are just so easy for him. And if you guys saw that and one he had earlier in the game, beautiful. I mean, it was a fadeaway, hand in his face, got hit, and one, beautiful. Again, Chris Boucher is going to be a solid little depth pickup that can not only block shots at the rim, but stretch the floor completely. I could probably even see him being a small ball 5 versus some teams, depending on the matchup. Obviously, if you're going up against a Joel Embiid, he's probably not going to be your big man. But if you're going up against someone like Draymond Green, I could see that being the thing, just because of his floor spacing ability and his shot blocking ability. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so if he gets in one-on-one matchups, it's going to be tough, where a guy can back him down and post up. But overall, man, he's becoming a fan favorite of mine. Another solid play here as Payton Pritchard drives into the lane. He's going to get Luka Garza's big man to kind of rotate over because they don't want to give him a free lane to the basket. We throw up the little lob, and Luka Garza's there for a nice little finish. I think it was a little and one opportunity right there. Great job. That backside contact on Agbaji. Hey, look at the ball movement here. We're going to see Josh Minat. Now you can't see him, but he's going to act like he's going to get to this corner off the inbound side out. Baylor Shireman is going to be our inbounder, right? So as we get to the corner, you're going to see Grady Dick start to ball watch, and basically what this means is he's looking at the inbounder instead of really locking in on Josh Minat. So as that happens, boom, we're going to stop on a dime, and we're going to cut back the other way. All we're doing here is manipulating Grady Dick to think the ball could be coming at the corner. Boom. And just like that, we throw up the lob. Easy money, easy dunk. Josh Minat had a great half, dude. He is... When watching him, I was actually pretty happy with what I saw because very athletic. He is high motor. A lot of steals, a lot of playing the passing lanes, but also has versatility on the offensive side of the ball where he can stretch the floor, he can put it on the ground, he can make passes, he can do everything for you. I think he's actually going to be a big-time player for the Celtics this year in terms of getting playing time. I like how he fits. Honestly, I like how he fits into this unit right now. All right, last play we'll show you for now. We'll make a part 2 if you guys want it. But right here, we're going to be driving into lane. They double team. We can't do anything with it, so we kind of hand it off to Keita, right? Hand it off to Keita, and watch what this man does. You don't see this too often, but he's going to loop all the way around. We're going to fake the DHO with Payton Pritchard, right? We act like we're going to set this screen, hand it off to Pritchard as he comes off this thing, but instead, we loop it. We loop it into the lane. Oh, nice little finish there by Neemias. Great job by Keita there. Now, we're going to end the video here. There will be a part 2 if you guys want to see it. If you guys want to see it, do me a big time favor. Hit the like button, but also subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free, doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Celtics throughout the entirety of the season. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns. We've got you guys covered. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.